Hey everybody, Nathan Parker here for BOWWARS and the new badass bow hunting that we are putting on Facebook and Instagram. So if you haven't checked us out, badass bow hunting at Facebook and Instagram, and follow our some of our material. So today, what are we doing? Well, we are going to Lancaster Archery. We're driving about an hour south, and we're gonna go get a new string put on my RPM 360. We are also going to shoot the 2019 bows that are out. A few that have caught my eye are the Obsession, the 6-inch brace height Obsessions, the 6-inch brace height Bowtech SR6, and we're going to try out probably a Mathews too as well too. A few years ago, wasn't really too impressed with the Mathews. They just felt like a 2x4 in my hand, just didn't fit. I have a giant hand, so this is based upon big grip as well too. But yeah, we're gonna get out there. We're gonna try to see what we can do, see what the 2019s are. I'm not a big fan on buying brand new bows. I'm not. One of the reasons is the overhead cost of it. You pay $1,200 for the bow one year. The next year, it's literally, they're selling them off for about 500, 600 bucks. So that right there, that's a little steep for me, having that $600 loss just to have a new one. I've been shooting the RPM 360. I was actually shooting the Bowtech BTX, but I just didn't like it. It was I was having some problems with it. Had to send it back to Bowtech. They did a great job at getting it back to me and everything like that. But once you start fiddling around with my reliability on that product, I lose faith in it very quick. And so I ended up actually going backwards into the RPM 360, which was a 6-inch brace height, and and it provided the speed that I needed. Now, I'm not a speed freak. I don't need blazing amount of speed, but I want speed and I want forgiveness too. Now, you mess around with 5-inch brace height bows, crazy speed, but the forgiveness isn't there. Now, companies are working around that and trying to get those shorter brace heights to shoot and draw better, because that's where literally the speed industry, or the speed in the industry, is going. Making faster bows feel better, because the bows are pushing, I think the one Lawless for is IBO'd around 368, 370, somewhere around there. So that's a pretty darn fast bow. But like they said, is it shootable? Is it not shootable? Well, we're gonna see today, so stay tuned. All right, well, here we are, Lancaster Archery. Pretty much what we're going to do today is we're going to shop around. I'm looking for a Fletcher to do my full metal jackets. So I figured this is the place to go, get a little information about the fletching devices and everything. It's nice. This place has a great selection when you want to build your arrows and so on and so forth. But we're also going to take a look at some of the finishes of the 2019 bows right now. So check it out. Well, this is the new Mathews Vertex here, and first grip, I mean the grip actually narrowed down a little bit more, so that's not as bad, but it's still, I'm not really truly liking this riser shape. I mean, this is really super thick in here, if you can see that, but we'll give it a try, see how it goes. But not real, it's pretty heavy for, I mean, the riser's got to be a little bit heavy, but still, I mean, it does got the weighted perimeter cams now that is supposed to give it a little bit more speed and everything, but I don't know, just for feel, it's not feeling anything different than a few models ago, so yeah. All right, well, first of all, we're taking a pop shot. Here's the brand new Mathews Vertex. So we're gonna take a shot here.
That's how I'm floating. I guess staying level. That's just how I'm floating on that left or right.
It's definitely dead in your hand. I like how they narrowed the grip down a little bit. It feels a little bit better, especially with big hands. And it was very vibration free. Definitely a very nice shooting bow. Like I said, the only qualms I've ever had in the past were the width of the risers always seemed to feel like a little bit of a 2x4, but a nice transition into a solid back wall, really good. That's a crisp, clean shot. It's a very, very nice bow. All right, well, here we have the Obsession HB33. That's new for this year too as well. This is more of a mid-level bow, but we're gonna give this a pop shot. Let's see how it goes. That one got a nice smooth draw. It's a little bit more aggressive, but as I said, transition to the back wall, not that bad. Very lightweight in the cam, the riser design, but it's a nice little mid-level bow that puts out some decent foot per second. I think, what is it, 348? It's definitely a nice little bow. Now this was recommended by the guy that was standing next to me. If you just shoot the Prime. This is the CT3. This is actually the first time I've ever shot a Prime, so let's see how it goes.
Sort of spoils me. So don't think about it. It's just soft. I've gotten soft. I've gotten weakened.
That's the next one I want to experiment with.
Well, I guess I can start working out of it or something.
I'll play around with some HGH. Bring me that long stabilizer.
Short one.
Yeah. I was under control to all my bow back when I was taking the
Let's see these guys.
Yeah, so on this one has a great draw. It actually gets a nice smooth transition all the way back. With the Mathews Vertex, you notice there was a lot of power. Then it kind of almost feels like a little bit of a hydraulic let down into the valley. This one is just smooth all the way back. The back wall is pretty decent too as well. Feet per second, you're looking at 335, so pretty decent.
That's a conversion thing.
All right, so now this is the one that I came here to pretty much shoot. It is the RS6 by Bowtech. I've heard some great reviews about this bow. That's a little bit of combination between speed and a little bit of forgiveness at the same time, but I'm excited to try this.
The woman there, she was trying to return a backpack, and we have it in the main warehouse. She lives like an hour and a half away. She wants it to get shipped to her. Is that possible? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we would be okay.
Alps. It's nice, it's a stretcher a little bit.
You can definitely tell this is a speed bow just because you can feel the power cycles through and the draw. But solid back wall, a little bit of vibration, but it doesn't have any dampeners or anything like that. The shot, how much speeds that this is cracking out at, probably around 352. Very nice shooting bow. Let me take one more shot.
Yeah, I heard yourself. But I was reading up on the rip. See, I bought it on Black Friday special. It's $2,400.
Might be more than a 1-ounce.
Very nice.
It's pretty high.
Nice and smooth.
It's like the rip.
Good. Like I said, the only thing is the vibration, but that's usually that minimal the vibration is just by putting a stabilizer on a little bit. But other than that, absolutely phenomenal shooting bow. You definitely seen the draw cycle where you got that power where that speed comes from, and that's the problem with speed bows is you need to have that draw to get that speed out of it. But absolute beautiful bow. And very nice. I actually think the after shot with 0 vibration goes to the Vertex. But as I say, with feet per second and looking at that aggressive point between 20-30 feet per second per bow, that I would definitely look at possibly something like this.
All right, so we just shot the 4 bows. The Obsession, definitely for the value of that bow, was an amazing shooting bow. Definitely something you can go out there and whack some deer with, have no problem with it, and have a smooth drawing bow with a nice back wall. The Prime, on the other hand, too, was the same way. Smooth back wall. Everything we shot had a great back wall. Just smooth draw, great back wall. The SR6, you can see it in the last 5 inches of the draw where that power comes in, that power cycle. So it's that smooth draw, enter into the power cycle, go into your let off. So that was great. Now for 360 feet per second, that is the #1 winner right there. But the thing is, that only goes up to 70 pounds. Now, 70 pounds is a lot when you have a speed bow like that too, because that's a decent power stroke into that draw weight. Now, the Mathews Vertex, like I said, I don't like the thickness of the risers. Wish they could mill them down just a little bit more. But the handle was nice. It was a very nice target shooting handle on that thing. I really enjoyed it. My first glance, not so much. But after shooting it and drawing it and feeling that draw cycle, it's great. And honestly, in the retrospect of things, if I would have left with anything there, it would have been the Mathews Vertex in the 75-pound model. The reason is that 75 pounds with a draw like that would be no problem at all. It almost felt like at 70 pounds, that almost felt like 60 pounds when I was drawing it back. It was just very, very smooth. So would I have given up 10-15 feet per second to get a comfort like that? Yes, I would have. Especially if you can do the 75 pound. The 75 pound, then you make up a little speed at the end just by adding that 5 extra pounds. But at least that's the option to do so. Bowtech, it's only limited at 70 pounds, and not a lot of people need 80-pound bows, but still, nonetheless, for the people that want to shoot them, the option is always there, and I would have definitely chose a 75-pound Vertex out of this entire thing. But so that is kind of my 2 cents on what it kind of I would like and what I need in my bow hunting setup.
We're signing out here at Lancaster Archery. My buddy
Dustin Samato. How you doing, guys?
There you go. Come and see Dustin. He'll set you up on some nice bows if you want to shoot them. They got a lot of selection here, which is really nice. That's why we wanted to get here. He has a lot of the 2019s in, so come down, take a few shots. Like I said, the SR6, it's a fast little bow, screaming, but it has a nice shot, and that Mathews Vertex was very nice and smooth too as well. But a lot of bows, and stay tuned. We will be in the woods tonight trying to smack down a doe. Thanks for watching.
See you guys later.